Hey. There we go. Hey, what do you say? Now we're back in business. Chris Swisher, Ryan Hayes. We lost to Scotty Krafchick, but we've got a start of the match here. This is Oceanside taking on Jacksonville Wolverines from Jacksonville, Florida. So this should be a fun match. I'll get our starting lineup for the ladies here in a minute. But this will be interesting to see what kind of a test. A knock early there by Jacksonville. And we'll
Guy
go to
looking
scrum.
Stylish with that Starling Chevrolet pink.
He knows what he's doing out there.
Bermuda shirt, I guess is what that would be.
Yeah. He knows what he's doing, though. He'll start strutting around a little bit.
Oh, he definitely watches the film.
Oh, yeah. He knows what he's doing.
He's a showman. The OCA setting up the pack. A couple of pods out here. All their athleticism and speed.
So Gianna Hayes out to Alyssa, to Henley, over to Megan Massey. Look at her, man, just cutting through.
Oh, man.
And a girl, Megan. Good job. Ruck is cleanly set. Gianna's going to go to her left. It's going to go to Cassidy Parson. She's going to turn that shoulder and try to
just keep inching her way in there.
Bulldoze into the try line. She's still on her feet. Still on her feet. Has not gone down yet.
It's going to turn into a maul. She needs to go to the ground. There we go.
See if Gianna's going to come over here to Henley. It's going to go to Alyssa to Henley, over to Kate Corson, and that's going to be Josie taking one into the corner. Quick score for the Lady Sharks. Good to see Henley back out. She took a breather last week.
That was Josie.
It was Josie was out. That's right.
Yeah.
No? I don't know.
One of them was out.
Well,
you're killing us, girls.
You know,
we apologize.
They're both pretty daggone good, though.
Yeah.
So this is a big, big kick. So Josie's got the ponytail.
Yeah.
Or the braid. Who knows, man?
We're struggle bus early.
15, that's Josie. Yeah. Okay.
This is a tough kick right here.
Oh, man, she got every piece of it, though. Nope. Oh, just a little short.
A little short, but right on line.
Yeah, great accuracy in terms of right down the gut there. But
yeah. Rugby make it, take it. So Jacksonville running up to the line.
I don't know if they came up this morning. I haven't had a chance to go meet any of those other coaches, but that's about a 4-hour drive. They hopefully they came up and enjoyed a little Charleston action last night.
Yeah. Zooming in on her.
Look at this.
Their 10's kicking.
Lou Anderson checking in. Way to go, OCA.
Ooh.
Good little pop-up kick there. It's going to be taken by Mary Landon. And we're going to lose the ball there.
The advantage to Jacksonville. See guy's arm out.
Looks like they're going to try a couple of big crashes here early. See if they can make something happen. They're not spread out very much.
Got some tight pods. Oh, going the wrong way.
We may not have a true 15 on 15 because they're pretty short. They've only got one sub. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3. This might be a 12 or something. I don't know. Maybe it is 15. Ooh, low pass.
Good hands.
Yep, great handle there.
They're just grinding this ball.
Here we go, a couple extra. Oh,
dropped it.
Dropped the loot. It's got Sophia Malin. That's going to go to Henley.
That's the problem.
She's going to be gone. She's going to be gone. There she goes. Pyong.
Just go dot it right down in the middle.
Give her sister a little bit of easier kick.
Man.
Another 5 for the Lady Sharks.
They're just a problem. They get the ball in space. It's an issue.
Yep.
It's 15.
Yeah, it's 15. I don't know why I thought it was. It just looks smaller. They were just so bunched up. It didn't look like it could have been 15.
Could be that we're 6 miles away.
That too.
Yeah, so we are at James Island High School.
Great facility here.
Yep.
Beautiful stadium. I love playing on these big football stadiums. Makes it feel like it's big showtime, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's awesome. More of this.
Josie with a quick little pooch kick. That's going to put us at 12-0. Oop, try to give us an extra. Don't cheat there. Yeah, it's about 70 degrees. Feels wind has kind of died down, which is nice. Cloudy.
Great
so we're not getting
wind.
Yeah, we're not getting blazed with sun today either.
Yeah, this is an awesome setup. Appreciate James Island hosting and putting this all together.
Now this is a non-Davis Cup or a Davis Shepherd Cup match. This is a friendly. We'll be traveling down to Jacksonville, I believe, here within a few weeks to play their men's and women's squads. So that'll be a fun road trip for us. So let's see how this gets restarted here. It's going to be a swing and a miss. Guy's going to let's do a mulligan. There we go. Attaboy. There we go. Good kick.
Good kick that time.
Mary Landon's going to pick it up and go. She's got a little head of steam on her.
OCA is looking good.
Here's get Don on the mic.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah. Let's put Donovan Craig. Going to give him a headset here.
Cassidy. Oh, she got taken to the ground that time.
Coach Donovan Craig joining us.
Oh, nice little dummy switch there.
Congrats on the win just a bit ago.
Thank you.
Oh, man. I think that was Cammie on the run. Good support. The ruck is set. G's going to come back towards this way here.
Flipping the field.
Alyssa over to, look at that little loop there. That was a beautiful play. Good offload. There was
a knock.
Hanks to Hanks. Coach, what are you seeing out there so far?
Yeah, I just got up here, so this is a great, thank you, sorry.
Yep.
Great vantage point here for this cool game. This is a great field, by the way. The grass is nice and soft.
Yeah.
Good for rugby.
Yeah, we were talking about it. Okay, so we're dipped. I got it zoomed in right down in the scrum. So the girls in the middle of that front row, that is called a hooker. They're going to see their foot hook that ball back, kick it into the pack. See James Island wins it. Oh, good hands there.
Uh-oh. Good tackle there. That was Hannah Stubbs playing that 7 position, placing Emma Beckham is not here today. Ooh, look, good low tackle to bring a strong runner down.
Yeah, we don't often get this type of vantage point. It's kind of nice when we're standing up here. You can see the play develop a little bit easier versus being right on the sideline.
Yeah, absolutely. You can definitely see the sort of offensive structure of both teams there, and the defensive structure, obviously, of OCA right now.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of staying wide, not getting sucked in the middle, and being narrow right around the pack. They're spread out all across the line.
And Mary Landon on a good tackle. She plays twice her size, guys.
Yeah.
She is fun to watch.
Very aggressive. I got it backed out a little bit so you can see James Island setting up with a couple of separate pods wide.
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville. We're in James Island.
So it's going to be a knock. I don't know if you saw how easy it was for Donovan to just bounce up these stairs, but he's definitely the most fit of the 3 of us. I'm still breathing heavy from how many stairs we had to lug up.
Well, I was coming up here to see your guys' operation. I'm always on the opposite side of this. So
well, this is
wonderful, man.
We've got, I don't know if we've got the if Guy is mic'd up, it's so far, but
sure.
So we're deep away with it. It does give us a really different perspective than being on that old rickety.
It looks like he's got it on.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, hit.
Hold that.
Yeah, there he goes.
Hold that. Let's go.
Good offload there. Gianna over to Henley.
I mean, the OCA ladies do such a good job of offloading the ball and avoiding the rucks, and it just is so challenging for the other teams to deal with because of their athleticism. They don't give the defense any chance to set up.
Man, Alyssa she had 3 flanked out to her left. Could have been a beautiful one more pass, and we would have been. Cammie on a good run. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so similar to the boys' game, the last game, OCA's got the space out wide. They just need to learn to get the ball to it.
Just one extra pass or so.
Yeah.
Is it more like scanning, just awareness that you've got someone with you or not?
Yeah. So Coach Guy and I were talking about it at the half time. Is it more so the inside center or outside center not looking for the pass? Or is it the wing not shouting loud enough to say, hey, there's space here, let's move the ball here? Well, so it's a little bit of both.
There was a play late where Mike Jones had broken through. Wes was with him, and then Tanner came with Wes. And
Champagne rugby.
Yeah. It was brilliant.
That's what that was.
And so we were talking, is it because someone's yelling, I'm on your left?
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
Yeah, those guys have played together, played a lot of rugby together, played a lot of games, and they just have that feel. On your right, on your right, on your right. Just pop it off. You, as the guy with the ball, you have that confidence that your guy's going to be there.
That's it. And the early communication to say, hey, I'm with you, I'm here for you. Whether you go into contact or pass the ball, doesn't matter, I'm here for you.
Yeah.
First line out of the day, Jacksonville successful. Ball's bouncing around, looks like Oceanside does not have it.
Thought they stripped it out of there.
They did too. Jacksonville's really bunched up. They're not spaced out well. Uh-oh. Alyssa Snyder.
Let's use it.
Over to Henley. She's going to make the cut back up in the middle, and that's trouble. That is gone. Look at her stride.
Yeah, they got me. I was trying to pan out to see how everyone was bunched up. OCA stole it and took off.
What was it? It was 12.
Yeah, so it's 17 now.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, just couldn't see there. A little bit of a glare. So, Donovan, this is what runs everything.
Yeah.
And it's got an opportunity. If we wanted to put, like when Guy does the drone, we could pipe in two or three other.
Yeah, that's excellent.
So what can also tap it into a cell phone as well, like an iPhone, and so you could have someone down on the sideline recording, and we can pop in, get different angles. We need a bigger crew.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, no good. That one's wide left.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool, and you've got folks that can live chat us if they're watching, and so we can throw their comments up, and it's really fun to get more engagement. When we're doing the Clemson games, we get 200-300 comments.
Oh, more.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
It takes over the. I think we got catfished a couple times too towards the end of the season.
I've never seen anything like when Clemson played Kentucky last year. It was insane. Yeah. We had it. How many bars was it in, Swish? 4 bars. It was a night game. 4 bars in Clemson, bar in Lexington, Kentucky. And the chat was going off with all the college kids watching.
And that's all coming off this feed?
Yeah.
That's excellent, man.
Oh, it was a great time. And that was a great game as well.
Yeah.
If
you like Clemson rugby.
Absolutely, yeah.
Or if you like rugby, go watch Clemson men's rugby. That
Kentucky rugby is really good.
Yeah, they've won back-to-back national championships. They're tight.
Good kick there. Good connection. That's Hannah Stubbs on the run.
Yep.
She's a freshman. Good to see her playing at a pretty high level already. Gianna's going to go over to Snyder, over to Henley, over to Cade.
Just awesome.
It's just almost automatic. Corson with the ball again. Our ladies do a good job of passing and offloading.
Yeah, they just this unfortunately. So what you just saw there, that one pod crash. I think if they got to the second pod, it would change the game completely.
Yeah.
So a good poach by Jacksonville.
It's almost like we run it into that first pod, stack everyone up, get the defense kind of narrow, and then the second or third time we run up and set the next set of phases, we go wide, and then that's when we break it loose.
Correct, yeah.
I think it was a great tackle there by Vivi Reyes just a moment ago.
Passed it straight to OCA, and they got an opportunity.
Oh, good job there. That was Ty Seymour, went back to K, but we're going to bring it back.
Double knock. Is that a double knock? It's a guy throwing hands both ways.
Throwing hands.
In a good way.
We were just talking, you didn't hear it, but we were just talking about he knows what he's doing with that pink shirt out there, kind of strutting around. He's going to go back and watch this later.
Sit. Are we good?
There we go.
Crouch.
Definitely the most handsome sir out on the field.
And sit.
There's one out there. He's 1-on-1.
Man, look at Jacksonville moving the pack.
That's a great word. Need that support runner to just run off the ball and pop it, and they will be straight through. There you go. Great pick and go. Got one to beat.
I don't know who that is.
Tackle.
Yeah, excellent tackle. Let's go. See, and there's all these lazy runners coming back. That's the opportunity to attack at that point. See?
Yeah, they're all offsides,
All
correct?
offside. They were never onside. That's right.
Oh!
Advantage Grey! Advantage Grey! Advantage Grey!
Great
Still
tackle.
advantage! Still advantage!
So it's just a knock-on
Still
advantage.
advantage for Grey!
So they'll just go back for a scrum. So Oceanside has the opportunity to just keep playing it, just
All
keep
right, advantage over!
holding on the ball. There we go. Advantage is over. So now they've got territorially, we're still playing in their half, which is great, right?
Yep.
That's what you want to see.
Look at how wide the OCA defense is, really spread out.
Good, right away, Blue,
Good
right
discipline on their side.
That's right.
Good pick and go there.
Yeah, great pick and go.
away! Well done.
Oceanside doing well to cover those nearby gaps around the rucks.
Good, right
We're
away.
just standing
Get
back
out
a
of
little
there.
bit, though,
Well done.
Donovan. Like, almost letting the runner come to us versus
Back up a little.
being more
Good,
aggressive
on the line.
on defensively. See how we're just kind of sitting back a little bit?
Absolutely, yeah. We're kind of watching the play develop instead of, you know, inserting the dominance of the tackle behind the line and making sure that, hey, we're territorially, we're keeping them there.
Oh, yep. Yeah, I'm trying to give, I'm zooming in, but also trying to get a nice wide look as well so you can see what's happening.
Good breakaway run for Jacksonville. Pick and go.
It's a good counter ruck, but unfortunately the Jacksonville's still in there, got the ball. There we go. They just need to move it a little bit more than what they've been doing, and they'll probably get some good yards here.
They need to hustle up, they get their pods set up a little bit quicker.
I'll tell you, Vivi Reyes is doing a great job of tackling low. She's taking on some of those bigger runners for Jacksonville, and she's doing it without any fear.
Ooh.
Yeah, and this is a good test for Oceanside. Make sure that your defense is where it needs to be. You got good line structure. They see they're trying to take it out wide, and now Oceanside's going to pounce on that, right? That's a great opportunity to try to poach a ball out wide with only one or two runners out there. So trying to play to their advantages, both on offense and defense, right?
Ooh, look at the clear there. Good job.
Gianna with a counter ruck, just pushing her way through.
Yeah, Jacksonville's doing a little bit of standing around, Don. They're not
Yeah.
moving without the ball is pretty key. I don't see a lot of that. That's tough to teach and learn, though, too, right?
Well, I mean, it's really not. I mean, it's the number one thing that you can achieve in any sport is what are you doing when you don't have the ball, right? Oh, what a great tackle.
Henley, Hanks, and then the
And
clear
then the
out.
counter ruck.
Oh. Wow. That's some
There
pretty
we go.
aggressive.
That's great
D.
pressure. That's what you're looking for.
Look at Cassidy.
Now that whole defensive line needs to come up and shut them back down again.
Yeah, just hustling, Donovan's one of those things.
Yeah.
The TNTs takes no talent. Just
That's
get
it.
out there and hustle and be around and be aware. Be present.
That's right.
Alyssa
Yeah.
Snyder's been really aggressive on defense here lately, too, guys. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
No, you're good. The amount of effort in just your overall fitness is what's so important. Yeah, you know, these games right now is just 20 minutes a half, which is not a whole lot. I mean, trust me, once you're on the field, you'll feel it. But at the same time, you know, a full 40 minutes shouldn't have you gassed.
Yeah.
You know, your fitness should be up there where you're comfortable moving around the field on offense, on defense, getting the ball going, and then still have some left in the tank for those last 5 minutes of that game just to make sure that you can finish strong. So, you know, this is great ball
look at
movement.
that.
Getting it wide, and now they're going to try to put it back in. They got support runners.
Oh, man.
Still went backwards. Nope. Gonna
No.
call it.
That was beautiful execution off the line out, all the way
100%.
all the way across to the opposite side of the field. I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the defense. The girls just look sharp. They
Just
just
did a little loop that they did as well, too. You can just almost feel it just coming right at us. It was really well executed.
Yeah.
just great discipline.
Yeah, and as a coach, that's exactly what you want to see, right? You want to see the things that you put into practice, into play out here on a Saturday, right? So I'm sure Coach Greg down there is very, very happy with what just transpired there.
Yeah. Yeah, Greg and Lily are definitely, they got the girls playing really well.
Trying to get her out of bounds.
Yeah. take it down, set the offensive line, set your defensive structure, and go again.
Good contact right there. Good tackle.
Cassidy's up for that challenge, that's for sure.
Yeah, she's playing a little extra juice today.
Was that diving in?
Yep.
Little quick tap.
Oh,
that's
Jeez.
great.
Hannah Stubbs. Wow.
Not afraid
That's
of
what
contact.
you want to see, yeah. And pressure defense. There we go.
Oh, man.
Pressure defense turns into great offense, eh?
Yeah, look at her. She was trying to. There, look at that sportsmanship there. Trying to get her friend to score.
Getting Kay to try.
Yep. You could see her looking over her shoulder, doing exactly what was going on there.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
You gotta like seeing that. So let's put 5 more on. That makes it 22-0. Straight on kick here. Wind is picking back up.
Well, this is a great advantage point, so yeah, the wind's definitely going to be swirling around here.
Is it not as windy on the pitch?
Not this windy, that's for sure. I mean,
yeah.
I see those flags going down there, though. They are pretty breezy.
We are about a mile up.
Yeah.
So
I feel like we're on
This
Everest.
is great. That's a good kick,
Boom.
yeah.
makes it 24-0.
Good hands out there, Pete.
So we are almost at time. We should be at time. Let's see if that international male model of a sir that we've got blows the whistle here.
I think he called half.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So Don, maybe while we've got you, so great victory for the boys.
Yeah.
Like we just mentioned, we saw some rugby that was being played. The chemistry just looked better. We were chuckling a little bit when it wasn't as defensively big pressure against them. Teams a little bit smaller in size. It's easy to execute well, but they were still putting things together.
Especially for a lot of guys that hadn't had a lot of opportunities to play yet.
Yeah, so this week, unfortunately, we hadn't had head coach Guy with us. Work pulled him away from practices.
How dare they? How dare they?
I know, right? And yeah, so Guy kind of just let me handle the reins there, and over the week we didn't get a whole lot of practice in due to the weather and other issues, but the boys really pulled it together well here on the field. So, and with the opportunity of having a good solid bench as far as I'm concerned, I mean, we got them a solid first run. 30-minute mark, that's when we started to throw some subs in, but
just the confidence level those guys are going to have now is they feel not nervous or anxious when they're called. Their number's called off the bench and gets in. That's huge for us.
Yeah, and I wanted a few of those players in the game to feel that they are a part of the game, so that they draw from that confidence of that game into the next one, right?
Those Fender boys really like playing James Island.
Yeah,
Nick, he's got Big Kick Nick. That's the new nickname for him. Talk a little bit about him. He's a freshman.
Yeah,
great.
Yeah.
You're a good tremendous kicking coach.
Yeah, so he's. He's been playing around on the practice field trying to kick some over, and Chase Landon has been helping him, and then I think we've had one or two others try to help him as well. But when I saw him on this past Thursday, I said, hey man, all you got to do is just keep chasing the ball. So once he makes contact, he tends to swing his leg around the ball like a soccer player would. And in rugby, what we want to do is try to keep the momentum going forward towards the posts. And so once I changed that dynamic of his kicks lined up perfectly, he's straight off the tee, and he's got a big boot for a kid of his size. That's
He's only 14, I think, right?
Exactly.
He's a freshman.
He's a freshman. So I mean,
it's awesome.
He's already into it, which is great. So as long as he's got those good fundamentals, you don't really need to have to change too much about his kicking style, but just kind of give him those pointers to try to give him the accuracy.
Well,
and the distance.
He definitely has a big leg. I mean, he was putting it well beyond the post.
Yeah, exactly. I noticed that. Yeah.
Good news, being freshmen. So Will, Hunt, Ty, Mitchell, also freshmen. Those guys need to get their pals excited about coming out, and hopefully we can start that recruiting funnel that we're not having to go beg kids to come out and play. They want to play.
Yeah. I've certainly noticed it on all the teams here today. There's been a bit of a recruitment effort, I think, over the season. James Island had one or two that I've never seen before. Wonder earlier this morning had maybe perhaps one or two that I hadn't seen before. So all the teams trying to get everyone involved. Help them understand, like, the game of rugby is just so much fun. It's just, that's the beauty of it. It's just so much fun to be had here.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, Megan Massey's a great example of that. Played soccer. The Hanks sisters recruited her over to come out and play. She loves playing so much. She was telling us on a drive a couple weeks ago that she's thinking about playing for the Clemson team whenever she goes up to college this year. I mean, just, it's awesome to see. And look, the sport translates really well. She's played soccer her whole life. This is her first year playing. She likes getting out there, getting aggressive, and we've seen her kick the ball up, make some plays with her feet. It just translates really well.
Yeah, and you know, with similar to soccer, you know, rugby has that offside line that you can't be in front of a certain area and so forth. So a lot of those players learn to look for that space. Like, where's the space? Where's the opening? Where's the gap? Where can I run to? Where can I kick the ball to? Where there's a gap?
The crease.
Exactly. So it's a sort of a universal, you know, you can transfer these skills universally through all these sports. You know, we saw Gavin Gaspar for OCA Men's today. I mean, the guy just finds a gap.
Punt returner in football, but man, look at that, how that translates. 100%. He sees the field well. On the run he had here, we could see it from up top, this channel that he had, but on the other long one to the opposite direction,
it was magic.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah, and even if he does get tackled, you know, he's gained so much territory, and that's important for us in rugby. We want to put the pressure on the opposition, and so even if we get those strike runners making those lines, they don't have to score. I mean, rugby is not one of those where you have to score every time you touch the ball kind of thing. So,
but field position is huge.
Field position is really important. Yeah, and players like that give you that opportunity to keep playing downfield.
All right.
Yeah, he's transitioned over to rugby really well.
Restart on the second half here. That handsome devil of a sir blew the whistle, and we're back to playing some rugby.
Yeah, Jacksonville looking a little bit more structured here now. You can see how far their defensive line is coming out.
Oh, noticeably different, right?
Noticeably different, yeah. The only one thing they're missing is a fullback right now, so there could be an opportunity behind them. Let's see if OCA picks that up, though. They're just going to go hands down the line. Put a strike runner through. There we go. Got one to beat. Great tackle by 15. Not held in the tackle, so she's entitled to get back up without releasing the ball. That's excellent, thoughtful play there. And here we go, back to the blind side. Try to draw that defense in, but they're doing a good job keeping that line structure, though.
Yeah.
I was just going to say that about the tackle, not the release of the ball, but I had no idea that you could do that.
Yeah.
So well stated. Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, as long as you're not held in the tackle, you're allowed to continue to playing the ball. But if you're held in the tackle, brought to ground, you have to release the ball
and get back on your feet.
Correct. You can only play the ball on your feet. Yeah.
Let's see if we can hear him.
Have any support?
Really tough when the back is to us. It's hard to hear.
Yes.
And again, we're half a mile away. So
I think that was a good poach by Jacksonville. However, they held on to the ball for the counter poach. So OCA penalty.
Good job there. It was, I think, Livy White. I think that's our number 8.
Yeah.
Good run there. Look at our spacings. Oh, look at that little dummy.
That's great. Yeah, straight through. Needs support.
So nice.
Needs help.
Oh, good tackle.
Yeah, that number 15 of Jacksonville is doing well to secure the backfield.
So Josie offloads to her sister Henley before she goes down. Henley's making some decent run here.
They've had a couple games where they've had some nice chips over the top and chased. And like you mentioned, Donovan, well, now the 15's back.
Yeah, the 15's back there, but, you know, look at all this space down there. There we go.
Must have heard you.
Yep. And now that just puts the pressure on, right? So now you got to come out of this position.
And her whole team's offsides as well.
Exactly.
So it puts a lot of pressure.
And that's a poach for us.
Yeah, big opportunity to hop up and poach that ball like that.
Right. Now they may have turned the ball over, but look at them. They're up against their try line. Now they're under pressure. OCA just puts a little bit more pressure on them. Perhaps they come away with a poach.
But they're making something happen, though, by doing that.
Correct, yeah. It's a lot of pressure when you got to play out of your own 22. Good run here by Jacksonville, though. But you see it, Oceanside's already got their fullback back. She's there. She's going to make a good tackle. There we go.
Slowed her down. Going to push her out.
Takes her out of bounds. There you go.
Awesome rugby IQ. Recognize that the sideline's her friend as a defensive player.
That's the first time we've seen Jacksonville try to go wide, though, and they've got some athletic wings out there.
Absolutely, yeah.
They're definitely looking like they shook the cobwebs off in the first half.
Yes, there might have been a little bit of drive time rust,
for
when
sure.
you jump out the vehicle and onto the field, shake that rust off and get your head in the game and off you go.
So Mary Landon with the throw in. This wind could be a little tricky, and they go quick throw. And that's to Cassidy Parson.
That's what
baby.
you want from your prop.
Let's go. Come on,
That's what
Cassidy.
you want from your prop.
Take it.
Stay on your feet.
Brilliant
Good work.
run.
Oh, great pickup by G.
Yeah.
She's
good
going.
scoop.
Well
Scoop
done.
and score. Great job, Gianna. The tenacious G.
There you go.
But all made possible by Cassidy.
That's
That was
right.
a great run by
Yep.
Cassidy. That was awesome.
I want to go back and slow-mo that forearm shiver that she delivered.
Yeah. That was great run there by the prop to bring the ball forward, advance the ball down the field. Great support lines from the other forwards there to get into the rucking position. And then that's easy because Jacksonville's just not getting back. They got tired legs perhaps, or just not recognizing that they need to be back. Not sure where that fullback was in that play, but should have had at least a winger or a fullback kind of there to cover that.
Gianna's going to take the kick here. Off the crossbar.
Yeah.
Doink. Her brother's going to not let her live that one down.
No.
So I didn't put points on last time, did I?
Yeah.
So now we're at 29-0.
Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Man, it's good having you up here.
Yeah, man.
Learn
I
as
just, I honestly just wanted to come and check your setup because I'm, like I say, I'm always on the opposite side of this. So this is a very fancy, very professional.
That's nothing but the
Setup.
best, Donovan.
What's that?
It's nothing but the best up here.
Oh man, this is incredible. Yeah.
This is all swish.
Yeah.
Makes the magic happen.
It's so much fun. I need to get a job. I don't have a job, but if I had one, I would still want to be
This would
doing
be
this
it.
all week long.
Yeah,
so
man. This is awesome.
I know, it's just so much fun. And listen, the kids love it for their social media. They go back and they watch the matches immediately after. Families in Indianapolis or Oklahoma or Florida, wherever they are, can see it.
The boys' game, we had some Hawaii watching.
Oh, yeah.
So, good stuff.
You know, one of the big things here is that these players are still learning the game, and by going back and having the ability to watch their own film and understand when their coach says, hey, you need to do this better, you need to be in that position first, this just helps them visualize it before they've even hit the field, and so they kind of have a better understanding, a better comprehension of what they're trying to achieve.
Oh, she's
This
trouble.
is a great break here.
Man.
This is an excellent breakthrough.
Look at those
3
legs.
missed tackles, straight through the middle.
That stride,
yeah.
all set up by Josie or Henley. One had a really hard line that they ran, and then offload, catch defense off guard. But man, when Alyssa gets that 1 or 2 steps, she's not going to be caught.
Yeah.
Yeah, she pulls out the track stride very quickly.
And she still has the knowledge. You know, one of the things that we look for in runners is to have the knowledge to defend yourself. While you're carrying the ball, you're allowed to stiff arm to the chest or below the shoulders and protect yourself from those tacklers, those would-be tacklers. And that's probably one of the reasons why she made so many of them miss, because she's got her hands available to, you know, fend off tacklers and keep her stride going so that they're not going, you know, shooting their knees out from under her. So she's got, you know, a good stride and the momentum to keep it going because she's fending those defenders.
Her sister Brooke is up at Clemson playing rugby as well too, so it's in the family. I think Alyssa's going there as well too.
Mm-hmm.
So making a nice little funnel for the men's and women's program up at Clemson. Super well taught by Guy Vorster, Donovan, you yourself, Greg Lambton, Carr, Lily's back helping. Just love seeing how the quality rugby players that are coming out of Charleston.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a quick poach by Jacksonville. They've got some rumbling going here.
Uh-oh.
Need some defense at the back there.
She didn't have anybody with her though.
That's right.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. Oceanside getting their defensive structure up. Jacksonville just looking for those 1-2 crash runners again.
And a little breakthrough.
Yep. Found a gap. That's all you need.
That try line's a little short of a porch there today, Donovan.
Yeah. It's really small, but you just got to make it work.
Oh,
there we go.
man,
That's some good
tackle.
defense.
That Mary Landon playing twice her size.
Yep.
Was that Mary?
Forced the knock
No,
on.
no, no. That was
Was it Hannah?
Hannah. Yeah,
Mary's 2, Hannah's 7.
it was Hannah.
Okay. Well, she's playing big too.
She typically does.
Yeah,
She's
that's-
definitely not afraid to hit.
Yeah, that's what I love seeing in the girls' rugby. You know, there's those girls that understand their bodies and use their bodies to the best of their performance, whether on offense and defense. You know, just like we spoke about a few minutes ago. But defensively, you know, it's not often that you see girls kind of understanding their body and learning how to use it. Some of these players, as you can see, have already clued in on what it is that's happening in the contact zone, and they're not afraid. You know, they tackle with their hearts, they're driving with their legs, their heads down in the right position. So they're coached well, which I believe gives them the confidence, therefore, to make those types of tackles as well.
It's the only sport that the ladies are allowed full contact. And
That's right.
Some of them just gravitate to it. They love the ability to tackle and hit like that.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Other sports are, contact sports that they play, but rugby's a collision sport.
Yeah.
One of the Jacksonville coaches giving the old piggyback ride to one of her players.
Yeah, I got that. It was a good look.
Yeah. I'd love to see Jacksonville get some offense going, make their trip worthwhile here a little bit, be productive.
I mean, they certainly showed it here this last run. They just needed to finish that.
Great job, Megan.
We're just talking about that soccer background.
There we go, 15's down, ball's available.
Beautiful poach.
Man, that's Josie.
Yeah, you're not touching her.
Henley was the one that tracked
That's right.
her down, and then little assist to the sis.
A little play on words. Which button is it, Swish?
I don't know.
Oops, I hit the wrong one. Shoot.
What were we at? Were we at 36? I can't even remember now.
I don't know what I pressed there. I don't know what that one is.
I'm not sure either. But
Nothing.
it's blinking, and then hope it doesn't start smoking or catch on fire now. I think we were at 36. I'm going to back a point off.
That was good.
That was good too. And I'm going to put another point plus. There we go. So we've only missed one conversion, right?
Yeah, G put one off the post, I think.
Put it off the crossbar.
And then we have a really long one over here as well too.
Yeah, so we missed 2.
Okay.
Yeah, going back to this Jacksonville team, if they recognize the space and kind of keep moving it down the line, they've shown that they've got attacking advantages in those areas. The issue there is just doing that, right? Easier said than done sometimes.
Look, OCA is a lot to handle.
It is, yeah, and they're doing great on their defense. Probably could push up a little bit more, but the legs start to get tired at this time of the game.
Ooh, great hands there by Cammie. Caught the line drive.
Yeah. Beautiful.
There we go, going blindside.
Oh,
Cassidy, number 1 again. Says, thank you, I'll take that.
Just backing her way down. That's become her signature move.
Right. And here comes another one.
There's contact.
Yeah. Looks like OCA is going to set up for a loop. Perhaps a switch. Let's see what they come through with. It's 1-2. Here comes the loop. They're going to get it wide. Great hands. Yep. Need some support there.
I think that's Aaron Lee into the game.
Jacksonville's on it, but perhaps off their feet.
Yep.
Yeah. Got to stay on your feet to play this game. That's all it is.
Oh, it stayed in.
Bounced in and went out. So still have an Oceanside line out.
And the Jacksonville player wanted it.
Yeah, last week up in, where were we, Colombia?
Yes.
One of the coaches asked me, is that not the opposition's ball when it bounces in and then goes out?
I saw that in that second game.
Yeah, yeah. So on a penalty, it remains the team who kicked the ball regardless. Whether it bounces in fielder play and then goes out, or if it just goes straight out. So, but that's only off a penalty.
Good throw in by Mary.
Yeah, they're doing
look
great.
at
Trying to take the gap through the line out. Keep all the forwards close by. See if they move the ball across field. Try to find the space out wide. Good switch. Yeah, good dummy switch.
Yeah.
Kate doing a great job keeping her feet. Now she goes down.
Yeah. Jacksonville's doing a much better job of getting their defense organized a little quicker. Cassidy trying to plow her way through the middle there. Oceanside pushing the ball wide. Nice, good one-on-one fend. Cutting back inside. This is great work. That's what you want to see from your inside and outside center. That's exactly what you want. Good, solid work.
Good stiff arm.
Great stiff arm. Protect yourself. Fend off those tacklers and keep moving.
Boy, when you can just see it from this angle up here, when those Hanks girls or Alyssa Snyder gets it, Megan can house it. They're all so talented.
Absolutely.
But you can see it. This vantage point up here is really fun to watch because it.
Gianna redeemed herself.
There
on
she
that
goes.
one.
Okay, that's what I thought. Put two more on.
She's a very competitive young lady. All these ladies are. We were talking about it when OCA played Wando. It was interesting to see how they were going to react after the first half. They were down big, down a couple, maybe 2-3 tries. How they reacted.
Right.
They came out in that second half, and it was just
it
was just one-way traffic the whole second half of that game.
Well, that's going to be a whale of a matchup at 3 p.m.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to that game.
Boys versus girls, a little bit of controversy. They didn't like some of the officiating, and I don't know if it was a formally protested the games or matches, but I mean,
yeah, we've been trying to work with the SIRS program here in South Carolina, and I think for the most part we've got it now. Just a matter of continuing this process, making sure that we've got enough referees, enough certified referees to kind of go around, people that have officiated a few games, so that they've got a couple under their belt. And you know, the South Carolina season, the league season, is so short. You know, we're done in like 2.5 months, so we really cram a lot in here. And there's other games going on, collegiate games, adult games, etc. So sometimes it is difficult to get a hold of SIR here and there. But
of all officiating, you got one set of eyeballs on 30 players,
right,
man. Holy cow!
Yeah, there's a lot to keep under control out there.
Yeah.
Jacksonville on the move.
Yep, they're inching their way towards that try line, looking pretty aggressive as well. They're doing some really hard runs right there at the rucks. That's what you want to see from your plays, you know, going hard, taking, you know,
you're down
no
50,
for an answer.
You're down
Yeah,
50
exactly.
points, and you're still scraping and clawing away.
That's right.
A good fight in there for the ball.
I like to see them punch one in here.
They might just.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that clear out.
my
Oh, wow. But
Cassidy.
so is playing advantage, though, for
Not
not
rolling away.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gianna was on the bottom of the previous ruck fighting for the ball. Guy called her for not rolling away.
There we go. 9 takes it. Jacksonville 9. I think they're over the line, so that could be held up, if not put down.
I think Cassidy had her arms on that ball, though. Yeah, it's on her chest.
It's held up. It's over the line. Yeah, there we go. That's the call.
Well done there by
that's-
Cassidy.
That's such a painstaking point, though.
Oh, he gave her the point, gave her the try.
Did he give it to her?
I think so.
That's a try.
That's a try. That's what he
It's
says.
about 10 tries to 1, so calm down, please.
You know, there's That's the beauty of rugby. There's reality to this game as well, right?
Yeah.
I mean, just, calm yourself down, think about it. It's 10 tries to 1.
Yeah.
He's absolutely right. It's, it's in the spirit of the game.
Yeah.
It's,
but that goes right back to what I was saying just a minute ago, the competitiveness of those girls. They do.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't like giving up points. They do not like losing. They're not tired of winning.
Yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. And it shows from both teams. I mean, Jacksonville to come down, march down the field here late in the game, get themselves in a scoring position. That's exactly what you want.
Yeah, I love seeing a team that doesn't quit and give up. Trying to work out how to kick this ball.
I think we got a lefty.
Tough angle, especially with the wind.
I don't think that one got the distance.
Yeah.
Especially being a lefty with that angle and sidewinder. Well, good for the Wolverines to get on the board. Hope I've got the right mascot because it's black and red. I don't see any black or red out there for those ladies, but all right, let's see if they can get a little extra momentum. I think we've got about under a minute or two left here. Tough one to handle.
Good solid strike.
Tough one to handle.
Maybe a scrum. Oh,
should be a line out, but not sure if it was touched or not. Flag goes up.
Typically, if it's kicked straight out, doesn't it? Don't you get an option for a scrum? You can do a re-kick or a scrum, right?
So as long as it bounces infield like that one, it's play on.
Okay.
So, but if you kick it straight out on the full, then we're given the option, restart or scrum. So yeah, Jacksonville ball. See if they can work their way out of there in half. Oh, nice, great steal.
Good hands.
Good eyes by Oceanside to kind of squeak through that blind side. Reset the defense. They got all their forwards right there, so if they just move the ball. Good.
Hannah Stubbs is not afraid.
No, that's what you want to see. That you want every player to kind of attack the line just like that. He's going to need help. Got some poachers there.
Oh yeah, that was a good clean poach. That was well done.
This is some good rugby all of a sudden. Jacksonville's decided they want to play now.
It's like they woke up
it's
a bit.
Great break. Good offload. Keeping the ball alive as best you can.
I mean, OCA's women's team, their offload game is just incredible.
Yeah.
They just do not ruck the ball, put so much pressure on the defense.
Right.
Because it just doesn't give them the opportunity to set up, and OCA's athleticism out on the wings is just very difficult to handle.
Yeah, they can. It's kind of that three-point attack. They can run, they can pass, they can kick. Yeah, that's what you want from just about every player on there.
I think it's Vivi Reyes on the run. I'd like to see her get more incorporated into the offense. Oh, look at that.
That's a good dummy.
Yeah, there's a good setup from Oceanside. You can see they've got runners to the right and forwards to the left, so they're definitely organized, inching their way closer to that try line. Oh, good pop on the back there. Gonna need some support. Set that ruck.
Look at our gals are now fighting back, right?
Yeah, that's it. OCA's got the numbers here.
Oh, knocks it on.
Lost forward.
I got it zoomed out so everybody can see the pods set up. We've got just a good angle from up here. Get a look we don't normally get to see.
That's right. Yeah, good solid play from Oceanside. Just again, going back to just trying to move that ball beyond that first pod, is show the intent, show the threat of hitting that first pod, and then perhaps just pop it out the back and see what those wingers can do.
Yeah, maybe a fake to the first and go over that first pod.
Yeah, exactly.
Good test to take on a team that we know nothing about, right?
And there goes G. She's trying to make a break for the line. I think she got it. Yeah. Well done.
Oh, it's a big day for her. Scored a goal in her lacrosse game.
Oh,
comes down, scores a couple tries. Good stuff.
What can't this young lady do?
Right,
clean her room.
Time, hey?
Yep. Yeah, clean her room.
Struggles there.
Make good grades.
Wash the dishes.
She has to have good grades.
Good. All right, good. Yeah, wash the dishes.
Yeah.
Do your own laundry.
Yeah, take the trash out.
That's pretty funny.
Wash out our smoothie cup.
Well, on that note, what a great victory. I want to say it's 55-5. I might be off on the Oceanside score, but thanks to Jacksonville for making the trek up.
Absolutely.
We're going to head back down their direction here pretty soon, and a few weeks to play as well too. So good start to the rugby day for Oceanside men's, defeating James Island, and our ladies defeating Jacksonville. 2 big matches coming up. We'll be back at 3 o'clock for the ladies, and then 4:45 for the men's for the Davis Shepherd Cup
Looking forward to
presentations.
it.
So
It'll be fun.
Donovan Craig, Coach Craig, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks
Learned
for
a lot.
having me. Yeah,
Love
Pretty
it.
awesome.
This is awesome.
Need to import you more often.
For sure. All right, talk to you all in a bit.
All right, see you soon.